The Warrnambool May Racing Carnival brings thousands to Warrnambool the first week of May every year. Welcome to the Road to May, proudly brought to you by Warrnambool, Mazda, Subaru and Renault. A look inside the southwest racing industry before it's showcased to the world. Today we head inside one of the most successful racing operations Australia has seen, and it's based right here in the Bull. Weir Racing's Warrnambool stable plays a key role in Darren Weir's racing operation Australia-wide. When you walk through these stalls, you will see multiple Group 1 winners. None bigger than this fellow here, Blackheart Bart, according to Weir Racing foreman Jared McLean.
He's probably pretty close to being the best horse here in this stable, and yeah, just saddling him up now, ready for his morning work.
What a lot of people probably don't realise is in this Warrnambool stable, there's so many Group 1s in this area.
Yeah, well, you walk down this hallway and big name after big name, but this time of the year, the better horses, or a few of the spring horses, are in the paddock. There's plenty of quality to come back. All
up, Weir's Warrnambool operation has about 70 horses based at it at any one time across stables at the racecourse, Wongoom, and at a smaller base at the Warrnambool trotting track. How many have you got working at any given time?
Yeah, we've got about 5 or 6 casuals, and there's about 23, 24 people who get a full-time wage out of the joint. So it's a big enterprise, a big operation.
How long have you been working for Weary?
Coming up 3 years this year, just before the Prince of Penzance story, which was pretty good. Yeah.
I must, and just on that, you would have had some fantastic moments working at the stable.
Oh yeah, it's great because you got some good horses here, and you get to, well, I'm in their environment every day.
Let's just speak about Prince of Penzance. You were there, you were pretty much saw it all firsthand unfold around you. Pretty amazing to sort of look back on.
It's definitely a highlight of my career, and just one of the positives of working for such a good trainer.
So as you can see, Weir Racing's Warrnambool stable is imperative to the overall operation of Weir Racing Incorporated. The whiteboard pretty much dictates everything. What horses go in the water, who can ride certain horses, what boxes they're in, a rough calendar of what events they're being prepared for, along with any medical treatment that the horses need. After the horses warm up in the walker and get saddled up, it's onto the truck for the morning beach work once first light arrives. Darren Weir's Warrnambool stable will work through 6 trucks this morning, all loaded with 7 horses each. All horses will be rotated on the beach in line with regulations. As you can see, it's blowing an absolute gale down here at the Warrnambool foreshore, but that doesn't stop the team at Weir Racing. There's water pouring over the breakwater, probably 20-kilometre winds, but yet there's still horses going out into the water, walking through the water and galloping along the sand. You've certainly got to be tough to be a southwest trainer.
Yeah, blowing a gale makes things hard. Horses don't mind the rain, but they really hate the wind, so it's trying conditions for horse and rider.
Blackheart Bart was down here before. He was one of the first out on the track.
He's low-key, he's good with any conditions, but horses still get down here, they're on the beach and using the water for therapeutic use.
After the beach, it's back to base to prepare for steeple trials. But before that, Jared has his own horses to train with brother Brad, all before 9 a.m.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. Brad does a great job with my horses. He's very much hands-on with them, and I float between the two.
Brad, you do a lot of hands-on work here. How many horses you got in work at McLean Racing at the moment?
There's over 20 there, so between the three of us, that keeps us nice and busy. And Jared's at the stables every day, unless he's travelling with the Weir horses. But
then phase 3 of the day, steeple trials. One of the last sessions before day 1 of the carnival next Tuesday. And on track today is the man himself, Darren Weir, keeping a watchful eye over his jumpers, which he always sets for the May Carnival. And he can't speak highly enough of his Warrnambool base.
Well, all our horses that are running in the jumps racing over the carnival have their final piece of work today, and the maiden hurdle starters and a novice hurdle starter, and a couple of horses going to the Galleywood like Renew and Try 4, and all horses so far have trialled well, and then we've got Now and Zen having his first steeple trials.
Such a great operation you've got down there. What success you've had. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been terrific for our stable, and obviously got Jared running it, and couldn't do it without him and the help of all the other workers down here. So everything's going really well, and love having horses down here at the beach.
So following a long day at the stable and a final chat with the big boss, how does Jared think the Weir stable will go at this year's carnival?
A week out, we're looking pretty good. Everything's in great order and they've had good preparations. I'll stick with an old favourite of mine, Stellar Collision for the Wangoon. He'll be hard to beat, and obviously for my side of things, all of the songs, hopefully he's competitive in the Grand Annual.
That wraps up part 4 of our Road to May special. Proudly brought to you by Warrnambool, Mazda, Subaru and Renault. Liam Fitzgerald, 3YB Coast FM.